Y'all remember this little cutie, right? This little monster. She has been wrecking the room. She is overturning things. She has chewed on tea. She completely demolished my desk, my makeup top. And now she doesn't want to be held. Say goodbye, Yuriko. Goodbye. Speaking of tea, as you can see, they're still here. So hello and welcome to domytriesthis. I hope you brought your cuppa. Today's coffee mug says I'd love to stay and chat, but I'd be lying. This is one of the coffee cups that my daughter found, of course, at Kroger. I think this one was actually on clearance, but she found it at Kroger during the time that I wasn't doing anything because my computer was down. We shall explain that soon, but that's that. And in our lying cup, we have one of the teas from the Sips by box from September that you guys did not get to see me open. This is the Irie cup or Irie cup. I think it's Irie cup, premium whole leaf teas, Serenity. This has apple pieces, lemon verbena, lemongrass, hibiscus, lemon pieces, raspberry pieces, cornflower petals, natural flavors, and it all says organic compliant. I don't care. It also says 4 servings, but I can tell you I used half of this for my cup. When I opened this bag, oh, it smelled so pretty. It was very beautiful. You could smell apple. You could smell all that in there. It smelled amazing. And interestingly enough, it is not listed, but I thought I got a hint of mint. But it's not listed. Anyway. So this just started, steeping. We're going to go ahead and give her a sit, but I suspect this is going to be one of those that needs at least 5 minutes. It says 3 for 5 minutes. At least 5 minutes to get to a strength that I like. This is a fairly big cup, so half the package makes sense. Let's go ahead and give her a sip. The tea is not, the hot tea with the water is not nearly as aromatic as opening this was. Maybe it'll be later. Okay, right now I'm just getting a lot of sugar. There's a hint of apple in there. Mostly getting a lot of sugar. I may have put in too much sugar considering how many sweet things in here are in here. Apple, raspberry. Yeah, it might. We'll see. Anyway, so today we are supposed to be opening our, I don't know. I think this is fall. I think. Walmart box. But first, let's talk about a few things. A few videos have gone up. Those are videos that were already filmed. I have also filmed a couple of others since we finally got the computer back. But essentially what happened was I had quite a few videos. I actually had 2 videos that I was going to go and edit, and my computer was giving me issues. It was trying to delete stuff. It had windows coming up. It was just being bizarre. I could not get the keyboard to work, which was really freaking me out. As a writer, you kind of need your keyboard, and or if you're doing this, you kind of need to keep your keyboard to be able to write things down. And I honestly thought that I was going to have to shut this all down because there was no way I was going to be able to afford to take it in, and getting a new laptop was going to take me months, if not over a year, because I'm just, y'all know, we don't got the money here. We just don't. And, but my brother took it in. It turns out there was malware on the computer. Now, I have been told that AVG is not the best virus. Thing is, AVG has actually covered my ass for at least 15 to 20 years. Ever since I've got, I would say almost since I've gotten a computer. Because I think I remember the first time I ever got anything, it was McAfee. And I finally gave up on McAfee when they started limiting how many times you could install something, and I had a computer that went down all the time. It had absolutely nothing to do with viruses. It was a computer that we paid for, that was custom built, and it was shit. It was just It's absolutely terrible. And it kept going down, and at one point the Bakerie software I had said, nope, you can't do this anymore. You've exceeded the 8 times you're allowed or whatever. And I went, well, that's a shit program. I get why they were doing that, but at the same time, if you got people that are going to need to use your stuff more than once, and you should be aware of, well, anyway, let's just keep moving on. So at that point, I did get AVG. I've had no problems with AVG since. The thing is, over the last year, I got kind of lax about scanning, so I am sure whatever malware I caught would have been taken care of by AVG if I had actually scanned for it. Apparently I didn't, at least not in time. And so I'm keeping AVG for now. I'm probably going to go to paid. We'll see how it goes, hopefully. The paid option is not too expensive, so once I get the $40 to cover everybody, I will get the $40. I will take care of that. But I might take care of my computer before then. We'll see. But the thing is that, so there was malware, and then my keyboard also had to be replaced, which I don't know if it was related to the malware or not. I honestly don't. But so my brother took that in for me, and it took about a month to get it back. Because it was, well, I guess about 3 weeks. That's pretty close to a month. A lot of most of those earlier videos were trashed, I think. I was so frustrated, I just went ahead and deleted them. I thought I wasn't going to be doing anything for a year. Sorry, I've got a piece sticking out that's just driving me nuts. So anyway, that's where I've been. I've been waiting for this computer to come back. I've been working with my husband's little itty bitty computer, but his computer is way so small. I need a big screen space to be able to read and see, and his computer was just too small for me to work with for that. I did use that for the Ancestry stuff. You're going to see more Dragon Bites on the Ancestry stuff that I've been working on, because that I could actually, they had a way to enlarge it so I could actually see what was going on there. But he didn't have the editing software that I use. He doesn't have a whole lot on his computer, and his computer is still slow. It's astonishing. There's like next to nothing on his computer. Seriously, and it's the slowest thing I have ever seen. Well, I can't say that. We've seen slower, but I mean, 98 SE was horrible. But I was using his during that time and just doing that, and I wasn't doing any videos. When we got word that the computer was coming back, I started filming again, and we got ready to go. Basically, that's what happened. So that's what's going on. That's why I've been gone. At any rate, I am very thankful for my brother taking care of that, and we're back. However, being down also gave me the opportunity to take care of another issue, and that was the state of my filming room. The state of my filming room is kind of awful. It is a small dining room in a small 2-bedroom apartment, and a lot of the excess storage has been in here. So we had the mugs there. They're still here, but we had them at, up to maybe about an inch, maybe 2 inches from this spice rack here. So we had them forward, and we had the other set of shelves that you can't see. We have the other set of shelves right there. That I'm gonna have to readjust that in a minute. We had these other set of shelves also back, and then we had a bunch of boxes behind it. We moved the boxes that were back behind the 2 shelves in the living room into a space that we don't use at all. Technically, I'm in the area, but it's behind where I actually sit. Basically, we have a fireplace that we never ever use, and the little fireplace has a little, whatever those things are called in front of the fireplace, the little shelves, whatever. Anyway, we have a little spot right there, and since we never use it, the boxes actually fit perfectly on that little shelf that's on the floor. It's part of the fireplace. So the boxes are now behind me, and we were able to move this back and move this over and create some more space. And now, yes, it can get messy, but I can actually walk through here. Whereas before, because we had so much stuff stacking up, we can walk up through here. So now you are seeing it as it's completed. We've actually cleared out. I'm looking at something over. I am already putting stuff on the floor, but even putting stuff on the floor and even having a very small pile of boxes, you can see my little dragons back here. They're on top of boxes. Even being on these little boxes, there's a lot more space for people to walk through here. We can, the mug shelf actually has baking type pans on the very bottom shelf that you can't see. And we can actually reach those. And the shelf to the side has my husband's dishes that you've seen in the plating, as well as some Christmas stuff up top, and some more baking pans that are all accessible. Right now, my plants are out here, and for short videos like this, I'll be keeping the lights off like they are right now. But for longer videos, those lights will be on because we don't, during the day when we're doing stuff. Right now it's nighttime too, so they'd be off anyway. But for the day, they would be on to give these plants, these are my peppers in here, to give them the light they need. These are grow lights to help them grow. And one of the reasons we moved them in here was it started to cool off outside, and they are just starting to bloom and pod. And we waited as long as we could, but we started seeing some of the pods drop and some of the flowers drop. And soon after that, you usually start losing leaves. And once you start losing leaves, there's usually no comeback from that. So, at least not in my experience. This gardening year has been terrible. We've now spent about 10 minutes on everything except the Walmart box. Anyway, so they're back here during these shorter videos where the lights, if it's during the daytime, and having the lights off for 20 or 30 minutes isn't going to be a big deal. The lights will be off. But for longer videos like my dragon bites and stuff like that, there will be a pink glow back here. I have one that should be uploading or coming up very soon that you'll see the pink lights in the back. Hopefully that won't distract people too much. You'll still see the mugs. We still plan to do all the things that we were doing before, box openings and everything else. But anyway, let's move on. Just wanted to let you know what's going on, where I've been, introduce you to the new space. We got lots of space, and now we are going to open our Walmart box. So I've had this at least a month because I was going to open it, but right after my computer went down. So yes, we only did one of two geek boxes. I tossed out something else that seriously. I think I tossed out the ice cream box opening that I did. I was just so unhappy. But we're opening our box, and there's stuff in here that I'm not surprised at seeing because I've been seeing it everywhere. I can tell you for a $5 box, this one is not going to be one that I'm going to do. Anyway, so Walmart Beauty, this is... It's fall, y'all. It says it's fall, y'all. It's fall, y'all. Self-care beauty box. Coming this holiday season, a limited edition assortment of pampering essentials you won't want to miss. So visit Beauty Box. That's a new one. That's not this box, the self-care. Share love. Enjoy the discovery of the best of Walmart. Invite friends and family to join. Sign up at beautyboxwalmart.com. Walmart beauty boxes, I just saw something that I was like, oh, okay, that I don't mind. Walmart beauty boxes are, it used to be $5. I think they're $7 or $8 now. And they've added an extra item. They've added a profile for you to fill out so that they can pay attention to the things you like. And I think the value's gotten better as well, a little bit. I haven't been valuing the Walmart boxes. The Walmart box is at $5. You might get double the value. So at $7, I'm not sure if you're getting 14 or 15. At this point for this one, at least that. But so the stuff on the inside, they have the QR code. Did you like it? Did you love it? Scan here with your smartphone camera and take a quick survey for a chance to win a $100 Walmart card. I should do that one of these days. But let's get into this. So we have a couple of full sizes and one envelope. So let's take a look. This is the Tanologist Face and Body Drops. What are you guys telling me? Your glow, your shade, your way, designed to be mixed with your skincare, makeup, body care, self-tan. I don't need these. I don't need these. But there's that. None of my kids need these. Nobody in this house needs these. All right, we will put the little envelope in the Project Beauty Share, and somebody will, yeah, because we don't need those. Nobody here tans. Not the best way to start. Next, we have these Dashing Diva Gloss Ultra Shine Gel Manicure Nail Strips. I have used some of these before. I much prefer doing my nails. They're not done right now. I much prefer doing my nails though. I prefer shiny, and I like to use Vinyl-Lux, but I might give these a try. They're not brown. Some of them got some pretty patterns on them, so I might give these a try. That's not a bad thing. That would be a full-size product right there. And then we have the Burt's Bees. I've been wanting to try something from Burt's Bees. I'm not sure I wanted to try a facial cleanser, but at least they got sensitive. It's Burt's Bees facial cleanser, sensitive with cotton extract. Apparently supposed to help with eczema at 98.9% natural. What do you have? Let's see. They have water, sunflower seed oil, glycerin, seed oil, beeswax. Is beeswax good for your skin? I don't know. Sucrose steroid, citral, coconut oil, cotton flower extract, rice extract, beetroot extract, Saponaria bark extract, cocoa seed butter, yucca leaf root stem extract, Artemisia something extract, witch hazel water, sugar cane, aloe. I'd like to see the aloe further up, but it works. Silica, sucrose, fructose, glucose. Has all the coses. Lots of sugar in this thing. Maltodextrin, citric acid, benzoic acid, trehalose, xanthan gum. I'm sure that's to thicken it. Potassium sorbate, sodium. Nothing too horrible, I don't think, but there's that. We will give that a try. I've been fighting some skin issues, so anything with a drying product like witch hazel is probably a good idea right now. But it's got all those butters in there to counter that too, so we'll see. I'll give it a try. I've been wanting to try Burt's Bees. It's just Burt's Bees is a little expensive. All right, so this is the thing that I have been seeing everywhere. That is the Real Technique sponge. I'm not a big sponge fan. New look. I'm not a really big sponge fan. I do have a couple of them. I've had them in the past. My problem with them is that they tend to be, as far as I'm concerned, bacterial biomes. But the Real Technique sponges are fairly decent. So there's the new look. I've enjoyed these kind of sponges in the past. I will probably go ahead and use it, keep it and use it. I just have a problem with the fact that, in all honesty, you cannot clean these all the way down to the center. That doesn't, you just can't. You open them up, they've got crap in the middle. So for me, that's my problem. But, you know, for an initial use, I could probably get by that. And then, oh, those are cute. These are Invisibobble, the Traceless Hair Clip Waver. I don't know how it can be traceless with those colors, but I like Invisibobbles. So let's try one. Let's try one in our color theme. That would be this darker orangey one, right? Right. Oh, wow. That's different. That's really different. Oh. There are no clips or anything. Okay. I have really thick hair, guys. Well, now I have thick hair. I didn't used to have thick hair. Everybody seems to like part of my hair back, so Everybody likes part of my hair back is getting their wish. If I can get this thing to open and actually take in my hair and not the top part of my ear clip. It went up. It's up. No, just that. Well, that was easy to put up. It feels very loose. It's holding it though. I can take that. That's a rogue stripe. So we've got Invisibobble, we've got the sponge, got the burnt bees. Those are, the sponge is okay. The nail things are okay. They're not, I'm not a huge fan, but I do use them. The Invisibobble, I think I might actually end up liking. Excited to try this. And we got one item that we don't really need. Nobody, well, my husband, but he probably would never self-tan. So, so overall, it's a decent box. It's not horrible. I've had worse and I've had better. So, but I think that overall, this is a really neat, good box, I should say, for having for about $7. You know, the Real Technique sponge is probably that, maybe more, probably more. Okay, no. I can't get the box to close. Can't open things, can't close things apparently either. But yeah, I'm okay with this box for what I paid. And you know, that $7 includes the shipping, so yeah. There's only one item in here that it's not necessary, and the two that are still things that I can use. I just not something I use frequently, often, whatever you want to call it. They're just not something I would purchase myself. But overall, a pretty decent box for $7, I think. Tell me what you think. Let me know down below. Do you think that this is a decent Walmart box? I'd love to hear it. Just let me know. And that is it for the day, and I hope you like what you've seen. And if you do like what you've seen, I hope you will subscribe if you haven't yet. When you subscribe, please hit that notification bell so you know when I upload. Currently upload 2 days a week, at least when I have a computer, Monday and Thursday. However, we do have bonus videos. We have my son opening his My Geek box. We have another box. We just uploaded one recently. We have another one that's going to be going up soon. So he opens those once a month. We're doing the garden videos. However, those are pretty much gone. The tomatoes outside are definitely hitting that point of dying down. I think a lot of that has to do with the amount of rain we had, because I've had tomatoes actually last into November, but there's just been so much rain. So much rain, you guys, so much rain. And I'm going to be getting bigger crates, but right now they're in the old crates, and the old crates are small, and I think they've gotten waterlogged, and they're just having lots of issues, and there's not much I can do about that. I can't bring them indoors. I don't have any space for them indoors. We barely made space for the peppers. So they're winding down. I had to dump the corn for various reasons. I had to dump my squash earlier. This season has been just, I want to say it's been terrible, but it's been a learning season because there's just been a lot of changes in how our weather goes. And when you've got a lot of changes like that, it's nice to, I guess, to have your first season back, to have something where you're just learning everything and having to figure out how to work around the mess, which is what it's pretty much become. The peppers, like I said, they started to pod and things, and then all of a sudden it got cold. So we are actually working and doing what we can to actually get a harvest from the peppers. We have gotten harvests from our tomatoes. Let me be clear about that. But there have been a lot of issues this year. I'm giving up on squash entirely. I think it's one of those. It's like herbs. Doesn't like me much. Moving on. So you probably won't be seeing any more of those. I do mention them in a video that's going up next week or so, where I say that we still have them going up. We don't. Next time I mention them, we don't. Anyway, moving along. If you send anything, that would also be a bonus video. You don't have to send anything, and it doesn't have to be a bonus video. Just put a note inside the box saying you don't want it to be opened on the channel, or you can join the Domi Tries This Facebook group, which is listed down down below. And you can tell me on there that a package is on its way, but you do not want it open on the channel, and I will honor your request. If you're part of my notification squad, you probably want to check and make sure both your bell and your subscription are still active. I haven't heard much about it lately. It's been a good 3 weeks since I've been doing much, and I haven't heard much about it. I haven't lost anybody as far as I know, but still check, takes a second. You never know. And if you choose not to subscribe, well, I would be sad and disappointed. However, you are always welcome back here, and when you do come back again, don't forget to bring your cup of tea. All right, so we have sat here for almost 30 minutes. So if you are not at full strength, nothing's going to save you. It's quite possible that the mug is too much for what I put in there. However, I did put in half a package. So let's give her a sip, and then we'll be on our way. Oh, this is a sweet tea. Hello, Sora. This is definitely a sweet tea. I'm definitely getting the apple. I think I'm getting a little bit of the lemon. Possibly a touch of the raspberry. It's actually very good. I do need to put less sugar if I'm going to have this tea. It's a nice mellow tea. It's not horrible. It does not taste watered down. I probably personally, however, would want to put a little bit more in even a big cup like that. Will I repurchase it? I'll have to think about it. It is a nice tea, but yeah, I'll have to think about it. I like it, but do I like it enough to repurchase? I don't know. I have so many teas. I don't think it's going to go in the repurchase box. It's not, like I said, it's not a horrible tea. It's a very nice tea. I just think it's not one that I'm going to jump at to rebuy this time. Alrighty, so that's it. Hope you have a good one.